Well, folks, welcome to another Friday fishing forecast. And I have to say that I went out to catch bait for the shop this morning, and I got everything set up, got the camera set up, did everything I needed to do, started filming. I was explaining how I chum on a faster tide, throwing the chum up in front of the boat and letting it come by. And then I was throwing the dropout cast net, 1.1 pounds per foot, 10-foot, quarter-inch. I always get people saying, well, don't you need a heavy net in deep water? Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. And people come into the shop all the time asking, well, what net should I throw? There's really not a perfect net out there, to be honest with you. I've thrown my 3/8 maybe 12 times this year, maybe. I throw the quarter-inch most of the time, either 1.1 pounds per foot or 1.4 pounds per foot. So it really depends on the bait. If they're skittish, I definitely throw the lighter net, because once that net hits the water, those bait fish will kind of spook out. And if you have too heavy a net, it will go by, and they'll come on top of the net and start eating the chum. With the lighter net, it actually takes longer to sink. So they'll come back into the chum and the net goes right above them, as I demonstrate in this video here. Unfortunately, my audio was not working because I didn't turn on my mics, but I was able to catch bait with the 1.1 pounds per foot. And I think where the spot I was catching bait at is about 23 feet deep. So it can be done. I do it a lot. Matter of fact, I've done it quite a bit, and it works out great. So with that being said, as you can see, we caught a ton of bait for the shop, and so we're loaded down with white bait, shrimp, fiddler crabs, and all the frozen bait you can think of. We definitely have a great supply of bonita, frozen bonita. Those are great for fishing for cut bait for American red snapper. So if you're going American red snapper fishing this weekend, we've got plenty of bonita, frozen bonita, that you can use as cut bait. And it is one of the favorite baits of red snapper. If you didn't know that, now you know. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful weekend. Very slight chances of rain, very light winds. Everything is really looking great for the weekend. It's going to be hot, but of course it's that time of year. If you're looking to run to go get red snapper, I would probably highly recommend don't stop anywhere short of 140. I have friends that are going out to over 200 feet. One of our friends, Captain Brian Lambert, he caught a really nice 33-inch American red snapper, and I think he said he was maybe in the 170, 175 foot range. I don't remember, but he said he was actually going to go out past 200 this weekend. That's a long trip for two fish per person. We're going to stay shallower. We're going to go after our hogfish. We're going to fish a little different this weekend. We're going to go to some areas that we have not fished in a while. So we're going to fish for hogfish, mangrove snapper, red grouper. We had a really good trip this last trip out. I have not finished the video, but it was we caught 7 keeper reds. We caught hogfish. We caught mangrove snapper, mahi, porgies, all in 65 to 68 feet of water. So the water was so clear. I think we would have done better on the mangroves if I would have had even lighter leader, because the water was so clear that we're pretty sure that we could see the outline of the bottom of the ledge in 68 feet of water. So I need to downsize a little bit more if that water is going to be that clear this weekend. Let's go ahead and get into the tides and slooners for this weekend and what we have in store. All right, for Saturday, we have a high tide at 11:01 a.m. at a 2.2 foot. Then we have a low tide at 6:33 p.m. at a 0.1 foot. Then on Sunday, we have a high tide at 11:26 a.m. at a 2.3 foot. Then we have a low tide at 7:13 at a negative 0.1 foot. For the slooners on Saturday, we have a major feeding time from 9:38 to 11:38. Then we have a minor feeding time from 4:56 to 5:56 p.m. And then on Sunday, we have a major feeding time from 10:22 a.m. to 12:22 p.m. Then we have another minor from 5:52 p.m. to 6:52 p.m. So as you can see with those afternoon tides, we're coming up to a full moon, so they're going to get stronger and stronger as this next week progresses. And those are what we call the hill tides. And they're very popular for the crab flush and for fishing for tarpon. The tarpon fishing has been really good from what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing. Inshore redfish has been pretty good from what I'm hearing, and so is snook. Offshore, again, American red snapper, if you're looking to catch those, I would not stop anywhere shallower than 150 feet. I know some people are going to probably say, oh, I caught them in a 140 or 130. Yes, there's fish to be caught, but if you want some true giants, you're going to have to go out deep. And for Chad and I, it's more of a, do we really want to go fish for 2 fish that we can keep and burn all that fuel, or do we want to catch more fish inside and not burn nearly as much and have more fishing time? So that's what we choose to do. We're going to fish, like I said, in a little bit different area. Again, if you haven't subscribed to the website and to the YouTube channel, please do. We picked the 2 winners to go with us fishing. The reason why we picked 2 is one was from Boston and then one was from Winter Haven. So the gentleman from Winter Haven, we're going to get together with him after the 14th and set a date to get him out on the water. And then when the gentleman from Boston comes down, we're going to get him out on the water. So once we hit 23,000 subscribers on YouTube, we'll pick another person to go fishing with us. Again, thank you for watching. We really, really appreciate it. We can't say that enough. Fish more, catch more, and we'll see you on the flip side.